Hello, Knockouts. Tonya TKO here, and I am a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourself and each other. On this channel, we talk about self-loving or self-abusing through relationships, and we use viral video topics as teachable moments that can be applied to our own lives. I'm giving this trigger warning before we jump into the video because we are going to be talking about rape, sexual assault allegations. There is an alleged victim of Dominique Williams who has come forward with what I believe to be some very credible testimony. And so she gives her testimony, and then there are some text messages that follow up afterwards, which can be re-traumatizing for many of us. So I am giving you this warning. If you're sensitive to these types of things, just scroll forward to the end of the video, or rather to the middle. You'll see when all of the different pictures and images stop, and then afterwards we're going to have a really lengthy conversation. I think that this conversation is one that is important to have, and that's why I'm doing this. I don't know why other people do it, but I know that I'm doing this so that we can start the conversation. I believe that we are at a pinnacle point in history where we are either going to sink or swim. And I believe that this is the time that we choose a side, whether we're going to be on the right side of history or not. So we're going to jump into it. Please say nothing about my background. I am in the middle of spring cleaning, but I thought that this was important to come out and talk about right now. And there are people who are like, oh, Tonya, you're trying to make money. Show me one ad that is on any of these videos talking about rape. This is YouTube. You can't monetize controversial subjects. So yes, this is what I do full time. However, this particular topic right here, I feel is so important that I've dedicated my week without being able to monetize to be able to have this conversation. So when you come into this conversation, know that you're coming into this conversation with somebody who views this as a labor of love. I'm dedicated to this topic and to getting to the bottom of this. And like I said, afterwards, we're going to have a long conversation, and we're going to talk about Rosa Parks and spokesmodels and why certain people have these fetishes, as well as people with penises who are now contacting me thinking that they found an ally rape apologist, and you have not. So listen, let's jump into the video right now.
I originally wanted to remain anonymous, mainly due to the fact that I didn't want my kids involved in this. I didn't want a, how can I say this without sounding whatever, but I run multiple businesses, you know. I didn't want this stuff all over my social media. My social media is pretty much where I do business and stuff on, you know, all my business stuff. I had to make my page private. I don't know what just happened to my last live, but it cut me off and deleted it for some reason. So this is my last time starting this over. If it don't do it this time, then shit, y'all, shit out of luck with this. But yeah, I originally wanted to stay anonymous because of exactly what y'all doing to old girl. I don't want that. Like, and who does? You know what I mean? I understand. And I understand that I have to tell my story, but I don't owe nobody anything for real. I don't owe y'all this. I gave what I had to give to the proper and appropriate people. I don't owe y'all nothing, okay? I'm doing this because I'm just so overwhelmed with everything that is coming my way. You know, I'm being called a liar. My page is fake. You know, I deserve to be raped because I never said anything. Like, the stuff y'all saying is blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. And I don't bother nobody. I do my business. I keep my head down, and I work. You know what I mean? And I take care of my family. So I'm gonna run this real quick, and that's it. See, look. This guy, I don't know who you are, dude. and the way that you're talking, or the way that you respond to a man and how and what he does to a woman, I don't know. I would question your motherfucking your vibes with all the shit that you saying. But anyway, I don't care. I ain't come on here to address nobody. I came on here to say what I had to say. Alright. Met dude on Facebook. Made a post about being single forever. Because if those of y'all don't know me, I'm a mother of 3. I have my own business. I run multiple businesses. I have my own chef line. I'm about my shit, okay? If you would have seen my page before I locked it, you would have seen exactly what I do. You would have seen everything I do for the community, things I have done for the community, things I do for people. Like, I'm a natural helper. You know what I mean? So for y'all to crucify me and not know shit about me is fucked up. As a motherfucker, it's just fucked up. Anyway, dude hopped on my post, was talking or whatever. He initially reached out to me January of 2015 on my Instagram. On my Facebook, in my inbox. I never responded back to him. He reached out to me again in January of last year, and then in August of last year, and then again in September of last year. In my DM, I didn't respond until September because he Facebook called me. Okay? When he Facebook called me, I sent him the emoji with, the question face, like what's up? Why you Facebook called me? Our conversation sparked from there. Hold up. I'm driving, so y'all gotta bear with me. This shit is illegal. So we talked, chopped it up for a couple days, and planned to go out on a date. Time came for to go on a date. He sent me his address. I was meeting him at his house, and we was gonna jump in his car and go eat and have a drink or whatever. So that's what we did. He sent me the Addy. I met him at his house. We jumped in one of his cars, and we went to go eat and have some drinks. I drank Grand Marnier all the time. That's my drink. That's all I drink is Grand Marnier. I had 2 drinks, which is way less than what I normally would drink. I had 2 drinks. We sat there for a while, chopped it up, talked, got back. As it was time to go, we got back in his car, and he drove us back to his house. By this time, I'm feeling really woozy. I know I wasn't fit to drive. You know what I mean? So he was like, man, look, just come in and just chill that shit off for a little bit. You know what I mean? And then you'll be good to go. Man, the date went amazing. Like, I can't even front on it. It went dope. So I was like, all right, my car right outside, I should be cool to just chill this shit off. Well, when I woke up, I went to the restroom. I woke up. I don't know if one of his movements woke me up or whatever, but I woke up. And when I woke up, I went to the restroom, and I was like, what the fuck? Because when I looked down, I had a big ass dick hole in my pants. Like a big one. It looked like somebody had really tried to get into my pants. So I was like, what's up? Like, what? You know what I mean? I'm in the bathroom talking, so I don't know if he can hear me or not. Probably can. But when I come out the bathroom, I was like, yo, like, what's up? Like, what happened to my pants? And he was like, I don't know. Like, initially, he was like, he didn't know. Like, it was just, he was oblivious to what was going on. So I was like, bruh, I have a big ass fucking dick hole in my pants. And he was like, oh, man, I mean, I don't know. Like, it was thin. I'm like, bruh, like, it's leather. It's leather. There's no fucking way that you can just rub your hand through my pants. So he started telling me, oh, well, yeah, I was playing with your pussy, and I was rubbing it, and the fabric just gave away. And I'm pissed off, like, because I can't believe that this nigga is telling me this bullshit. I'm pissed off, so I was like, okay. I was like, I was picking up my stuff. trying to leave. He was trying to stop me from leaving, trying to talk to me. I wasn't hearing it. Jumped in my car. He called me a million times, was texting me while I was driving. Those are the text messages that I've sent off. In the text messages, I'm clearly telling him he raped me. I'm clearly telling him that he had sex with me. My body felt very violated. My everything down there was not right. And then the fact that I saw him pull something off and throw it go in the little toilet area to throw it, to flush it. And then he told me that all he went in there to do was spit. And I was on the text messages, you can see I'm telling him he's a fucking liar, because I saw him pull something off and throw it in the toilet and go in the bathroom and flush the toilet. So he denied, told me how he had too much going on, how blessed he was, he don't need to rape shit, you know. I was going to try to trick his ass, honestly, to telling me the truth. I was going to try to talk him into coming out with the truth, you know what I mean? Just by having a conversation and having him somehow tell on himself, because he won't. That when it came to conversation, it just seemed like it would have been easy to do for him to just tell on himself in natural conversation. So I think he caught on to that. He wasn't having it. He ended up blocking my number or whatever, because I kept telling him, and as y'all have seen the messages, I kept telling him, nah, man, we need to have a conversation. Like, you can't, because he wanted to still kick it and chill and get in a relationship with me. And I was like, hell nah, man, you raped me. Like, how can we be in a relationship? You took something from me. You took my peace of mind, my calm, my, you know, just get up and go type of attitude. Like, if y'all know or have seen my page, like I said in the last one, the way I used to dress, it wasn't provocative. I would have on some tights, a big shirt, or some tights, a chef jacket or whatever, and I'm always in sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Like, this is me, how I am right now, in this big ass hoodie, a jacket, and some sweatpants every day. You know what I mean? But for those who are saying, well, you should have went and did this, you should have went and did that, you can't tell nobody what they should have went and did. You can't tell nobody that. You can't tell nobody how they, or what protocol they should have taken. Now, I hate that this shit has happened to somebody else, or multiple people, or whatever. I've been trying to stay off social media because it's really overwhelming with everything that I'm getting, you know. So, anyway, like I said, I made it known to him. I made it known to him what I felt, that I felt like he raped me, that I felt like he penetrated my body. He kept telling me that he only put his hand inside of me or whatever. He kept telling me that I was moaning and asking for some more, and I was kissing on him, and I was doing all kinds of shit that I know goodness damn well. Nah. So he made me feel like I was crazy for even he made me feel like I was crazy for even thinking that he ripped my pants to rape me, or that he could have even did it at all, because he has 2 kids and his son lives with him. I didn't see his son, by the way. I don't know where his son was on our first date, but I didn't see him.
Wow.
I just need y'all to give me some type of peace with all this extra stuff that y'all got going on my pages and in my inbox. Y'all will understand in due time that this man is a straight predator, like a straight predator. And if you have seen my messages that are floating around on the internet, you will see me call him a predator. You will see everything. You will see me confronting him about what the fuck he did. You'll see me confronting him and telling him that he's going to jail. You'll see all of this. So all this that y'all are questioning me about, If y'all saying that y'all got all these screenshots from me, y'all have all this information, then why are y'all attacking me so hard? Like, I'm confused on why y'all attacking me so hard, because y'all don't know nothing about me. Y'all don't know nothing about me. And if you did know anything 2 cents about me, I doubt y'all would be coming at me like this. Period. Like, I do the most for everybody. You know what I mean? Me not saying nothing, it wasn't me trying to protect him or whatever. It was me trying to protect myself and the stuff that he was telling me that he would do. Like, I can't put past no guy on what they would do. Shit. If y'all know me, then y'all understand that, because y'all know about my kid's father. So my safety and the safety of my kids absolutely come first. And anybody that threatens that, I'm not going to put that in jeopardy. For nobody. Period at all. For nobody. I've been through crazy nigga shit before. I ain't trying to go through crazy nigga shit again, okay? I had enough of that with other situations in my life. I did not want to relive this. Honestly, I did not want to relive it. I did not want to go through it again. I didn't want it to replay in my head. I didn't want this nigga know where I work at. You know? I guess y'all wouldn't understand until y'all are like in the situation, because the stuff that y'all sending me is sickening. It's sickening. And then women, I would never wish anything on y'all to be mishandled by a man or a woman, ever. So for y'all to wish that on me and not know nothing about me, or not know what I do, what I come from, what I have done, or whatever, you just assuming that I'm just a certain type of person, and I'm a certain type of person, and you're shaming me for it. And there's no reason behind that. Why you park right here? Sorry. Anyway, I'm off of this
is
now,
deep.
because there's nothing left for me to say. I told what I'm going to tell. Everything else, I guess y'all have found out in y'all fake news, or what y'all guessing happened, or speculating, because that's what y'all do. Again, thank you to everybody that has been supportive or whatever. I appreciate it. Again, the proper information has gone to the right people, okay? Believe that. Ain't nobody trying to protect this man. Well, I'm not trying to protect this man. And I hate that I didn't go and say anything before. I hate that. I hate that it had me weaker than what I feel like I normally am, because shit, I'm a pretty strong person. But y'all have a good day.
Okay. So that's her video right there, and that in and of itself was a lot to kind of take in. We're going to jump into the text messages, but I just want us to kind of just release that off of us a little bit, and just she said so much inside there. There's so much that just flies out, but you know what, let's read the text messages, and then we'll just sum up everything all at one time, because I want to get this together so that the people who are fast forwarding over can get to the end of it and be able to go from there. So we're going to I'm going to read the text messages for you, because the writing is small, and when I saw it on the screen that I saw it on, I didn't even bother to try to read it, because I had to try to blow it up. So I'll read it out loud for you all. Give me just 1 second. Here we go. So special shout out to Nick at Night and the young lady who sent this to me in email. I didn't get permission to mention her name, but she knows who she is. She sent this to me. And so here we go. So let's jump into it. So there's 15 of them, so we're going to read them one by one. This man did something similar to me back in July, so I believe that this is what she's sending to Gossip of the City. So I know where he lives. I never reported him. He raped me on our first date. His name is Dominique M. Williams. He's from Virginia. He has a son that he says lives with him, and then she shows the picture. Then she shows an image of the pants that have like a big hole inside of it. This is awful. Am I not supposed to feel uneasy about this? Right? So this is a text message with him. There's a message that says nice, and then down at the bottom it says, am I not supposed to feel uneasy about this? Then third message, he then blocked me, acted as if he did nothing wrong. I still have my bodysuit and all of our correspondence. His address, and she gives the guy's address. Message 4. And the person, I guess the person she's speaking to is saying, you got to come forward. This is serious, or contact Atlanta Police Department. And then she says, I don't want to be in the public eye at all. And the police won't put you in the public eye. You can save someone's life with your story. Then she says, I understand. I cried tonight after my friend showed me the video. I saw his face and gasped. I'm just really, really, really nervous about it. And then the person says, sis, you have to go to the police like ASAP. And my question is, really, if the person wore a condom, what's the purpose? Maybe some of you can tell me, if the person wore a condom, and in this country people are innocent until proven guilty, and you have no DNA evidence, what is going to the police going to do to get this person off of the street? I mean, it's going to take multiple people and evidence to come forward with this. And then, so these are the messages that she had with Dominique. And he says, so these seem a little out of order, but I'm going to read them in the order that I got them. And then you can kind of piece together what transpired. So he goes, restaurant, hey, LOL. I'm always reluctant when it comes to social media meeting. But here's my number. And she gives him her number. And then here he goes. Facebook is kind of safe. You really into people life. You can see how they are and how they live. But I'm reluctant as where I don't be in people DM, LOL. And then she's like, not really. People show what they want you to see. But you called me, LOL. All right. Message 6 says, having someone to compliment what you got going on is always a plus. When y'all can work together and be great, I need a business-minded woman. I got one business trying to have something out here. I can build with as a power couple and live that American dream. And then he goes, Dominique, she gives his number, says his name is Dominique. We should exchange numbers. We might be right for each other. You never know, or become business partners one day. You never know, LOL. And she goes, indeed. Then he goes, I thought about opening a restaurant. Hey. So I guess that's the message that comes before the other one before this, where we saw the hey down at the thing. All right. Then message 7. All right. Mine messed up. All bad. She got anxiety too. The put where hands will drip. Like she got a bucket of water in her hand and she can't be around people and me for the most part. But yeah, it was terrible. And then she goes, man, that's horrible. Treated her like gold. And then this is him. Treated her like gold. But is she going to exist mentally or physically? Time heal everything though. She couldn't exist. Typo. He's saying that. I was trying to figure out, how are you single? One of the prettiest women out here. Just came out of a situation, ? Message 8. You pretty. I can't help but be intrigued. So this is from 2015. So these are the messages that he was just sending her that she never responded to. You pretty. I can't help but be intrigued. I might have to come down to the boot and get you, LOL. Then in August 2015, that was May 2015, August 2015, he says, how you been? ? No response. Then January 2018, he says, my favorite cook, LOL. I meant chef. And then it looks like she put a smiley face. Then here we go. Message 9. I see you relocated where I'm at here in Atlanta. I always wanted to taste your food. I was gone. This is January 23rd, 2018. I was going to come to New Orleans. What do I have to do to get a hold to some of that goodness you got? Any events out here soon? Then missed a call. She missed a call from him September 16th. So then she's like, hello, and he's like, hey, and then so he's like, I called you, LOL, or you called me. I was texting you. And she's like, yes, you did. This is message 10. I was going to say, you beautiful. I've been admiring for a min. You still in New Orleans, question mark? And I'm sorry, I'm trying to be greedy, ordering a shrimp Philly and hit the button, smiley face. And she's like, thank you. No, I'm in Atlanta. And he's like, what? I just bought a home here in ATL last year. I'm still new. Message 11. Can you answer? Didn't mean to upset you. So this is when we get into when things fell apart. Can you answer? Didn't mean to upset you. I thought it was okay to rub when I was rubbing my leg. While I did it, I got a little too carried away and ripped it. Don't want to play with you or nothing like that. I apologized. Didn't know we had a issue. Don't do me like that. We was up we was interacting like that and talking and everything. It's crazy because I am into you. Hearing some shit like this upset me, shaking my head. We need to really talk because I had no idea you was going to do this. We was talking. You was touching me while I played with you and laughing when I sucked on your neck. This got me confused because we interacted. Message 12. Because we interacted the whole time. I'm super pissed. This is still him. I'm super pissed. This shit got me messed up. We shouldn't have even engaged with each other, kissing and touching and shit to avoid this type of confusion. Shit is a learning experience. We was way too up close and personal for our first date. I would have preferred it to end it after the restaurant rather than you. And then message 13, it looks like it says rather than UCO, but I guess that's come up. So then message 13. I'm not going to be able to talk to you. You've taken my peace of mind. Then he goes, wow, I know we could be better than this and be great. I hope we can continue to talk. Hearing this hurt because I do see a future. I hope we work this out together. And then she goes, you can't even tell the truth. You've taken my peace of mind. I called into work because I feel uneasy AF and I'm livid. And then she goes, me looking at my pants, have tears streaming down my face because I don't know what really happened and everything. Everything in me is telling me you're not being honest. Message 14. I've been trying to give you the truth, but you say your peace of mind is messed up. I'm not much of a drinker. Here he go again. I'm not much of a drinker. We shouldn't have been touching and kissing on the first date or escalating to playing with no coochie. We should have made touching off limits and staying over together bad ideas. This is very upsetting. And then she goes, we, question mark, question mark, question mark. I didn't kiss you. You kissed my neck, not my lips. I see we both, and then he goes, I see we both had some strong drinks. You definitely turned and kissed me. This is upsetting. Message 15, which is the last one. And then she goes, shaking my head. This is what's making it worse, the lies. I really liked you a lot, and you done effed it up already. You ain't even let us have a chance. And then here he goes, you rubbed on my leg while I was massaging your stuff and sucking on your neck. I hate to even have to go through this with you, like you too damn much. Oh, with you. I like you too damn much. I'm mad as hell. And so that's the last message right there. Oh. Okay. My Hey, sorry, it's Friday night and I'm on my way out and I'm editing this and I ran back inside here to just I left off the last sentence of slide 15 where he goes, "I believe we can move forward. The signals was crossed. Both was out of our element. I don't even drink. Trying to look cool. I'm sorry if I," and then the message is cut off. But this is what I'm saying. I'm sure you can gather from his text message responses, classic gaslighting, where he's trying to make her seem crazy for what it is that she knows that she knows. And he's trying to align himself like he's so outraged, he's so hurt, he really wanted this and that with her. So I want your thoughts below. I'm going to just insert this into the footage and then I'll see you guys at the end of the video. I'm going to cut the video off in a little while and I'm going to break in like a few moments and I'm going to break this video up into 2 parts. So look for part 2 after we finish with this. All right, peace. My niece watches my videos because I want to get out of the video right now, but my niece watches my videos and she's like, "Auntie, I really want to hear more of your commentary after the situation, to hear you break it down." So like I said, I make these videos to start the conversation and I continue these videos because the conversation needs to be had. There's so much here. There's so much. And for those of you who have been assaulted and gaslit, my heart goes out to you because this is a person who is a career assaulter. He knows exactly what it is that he's doing and the psychological games to play. There's a lot of different layers in here. And I want you all to tell me what are some of the layers that you've seen. What are some of the arbitals that you've seen? And you know me, arbitals are reading between the lines. So I want to first talk about the sleeping beauty fetish, the Anastasia fetish. And it's not a matter of sex. There are people out there, and there was a famous basketball player who actually went down for drugging women. And the thing is, he was so damn handsome. It's not about how a person looks, it's about something going on inside of them psychologically, where normal, typical sex doesn't really get them going. Like this young lady, she said she was into him. She liked him. From what it is that I gather, considering how he was saying all the right things, this is what I'm saying, psychological geniuses of manipulation, how he came in the door talking, about business and all this other stuff and power couple and all of this. So it's like people like this, so they know exactly how to manipulate the situation after the fact. Like he's talking about, we shouldn't have did this. Oh, I'm so upset, gaslighting her to the 10th degree. And so it's like there's something going on in their mind where typical normal sex, because she would have eventually had intercourse with him. They could have had a normal sex life, but that probably doesn't turn him on. It probably doesn't get his juices pumping and flowing. He probably gets turned on from being a thief, from having control over a person, from not being able to be rejected, taking away a person's choice, having a person catatonic. Like he was really rubbing up on that girl on the dance floor, just really enjoying her limpness. There are people who are necrophiliacs who enjoy intercourse. If you get lost on some of these porn sites, you'll start seeing a whole bunch of stuff that you wish that you never had. People who have fetishes and fantasies about strangling a person and their eyes are open while they're humping on top of the person and the person can't move. It's like there's a lot of psychological stuff going on. We talked about this in another video. What arouses you is all psychological. You're psychologically trying to work things out. We don't know whether or not this person had come into contact with dead bodies or whether or not the story Sleeping Beauty or something happened along the way. And so he gets off on being a thief, robbing a person of their choice. He gets, and I can say allegedly, all of this is alleged, but people who have this fetish, this fantasy, like Bill Cosby. For those of you who know the basketball player who was dumb handsome, who brought 2 girls back to his place, drugged one of them, and the other one walked in on him, or maybe he drugged both of them, I don't remember, but he got arrested for that. But he was like, I'm too handsome. Look at all this money I got. I don't need to do this. But the DNA evidence showed something different. And so like this guy, he wears condoms. So if there's no DNA evidence, like this guy is covering his tracks. He's not stupid. There's some people who want to get caught. Apparently he doesn't want to get caught, but he likes engaging in this whole catatonic fetish. I mean, they have, if you look, and there are people out there with, if you look at the porn sites, there are people who enjoy having intercourse with people who are sleeping because there's no rejection. So like, one of the things that we have to remember is that when it comes to women and it comes to men, there are different types of fantasies that we have where ultimately we don't want to be rejected. So for men, like if you look at the types of coaching that men receive, the dating and relationship coaching that men receive, it's all about how to get around circumventing the rejection. One of the ways to circumvent getting the rejection is to pretend to be somebody else.